Hello there, welcome to Disney Parks Addict. Today, we'll be taking a look at all the rides and attractions found at Disney's California Adventure at the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. The park opened in 2001 as part of an expansion project at the Disneyland Resort, which also included Downtown Disney and Disney's Grand Californian Hotel, as well as renovations to the Disneyland Hotel and the retheme of Disney's Pacific Hotel to Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel. Although it first opened to negative reviews, after many expansions and new attractions over the years, it is now the 12th most visited park in the world. You enter the park into Buena Vista Street, which, similar to Disneyland's Main Street USA, is filled with plenty of shopping and dining locations. When the park first opened, it was originally called Sunshine Plaza, but was rethemed in 2012 to resemble Los Angeles in the 1920s, which was when Walt Disney first arrived in the city. Along with the retheme came a brand new attraction, the Red Car Trolley. Sticking to the 1920s theming, it resembles the red cars made popular by the Pacific Electric Railway Company in many of the major cities in Southern California. Guests can hop on the trolley, which will take you down Buena Vista Street, through Hollywoodland, and ending at the entrance of Avengers Campus, with a total of 4 different stops. As we continue around the park clockwise, you will next enter into Hollywoodland, which harks back to the 1930s golden age of Hollywood and hosts attractions themed to this concept, including a backlot of a typical Hollywood studio. The first attraction that you will come to is Mickey's PhilharMagic. This is a great 3D show filled with classic Disney characters and a fun storyline. Join Donald Duck as he goes through scenes from some classic Disney animations, including Fantasia, The Lion King, and more, as well as some newly added scenes from 2017's fan favorite, Coco. Next, a show for younger audiences, Disney Junior Dance Party. This is a live performance featuring many of the popular characters from Disney Junior, like Vampirina, Doc McStuffins, and Mickey and the Roaster Racers. It's perfect for the younger guests, and I'm sure they will love to sing and dance along with their favorite characters. Further into Hollywoodland is the Disney Animation Building, which is comprised of a number of exhibits and attractions. They include the Animation Academy, where guests can get lessons on how to draw various Disney characters. You can also go to the Sorcerer's Workshop, that features the Magic Mirror Realm, which has interactive animation exhibits and allows guests to create simple animated drawings. Guests can also find out which Disney character's personality most resembles them in the Beast Library. Finally, there is also Turtle Talk with Crush, an interactive show starring Crush the sea turtle from the Finding Nemo films. The animated characters interact with the audience and is especially exciting for the younger guests. On the opposite side of Hollywoodland is Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. This is a fun dark ride that has guests take a seat in a taxi ride vehicle as you follow an abridged version of the first Monsters Inc. film. You'll notice all the characters from the movie, including Boo, Randall, and of course Mike and Sully. Near the end of the ride, an amazing audio animatronic of Roz will communicate with the guests, which is a nice little addition. The final attraction in Hollywoodland is the popular show Frozen, live at the Hyperion. This features amazing sets and effects with all the popular songs and scenes from the original Frozen movie, with the use of puppets and live actors. Unfortunately, this show and other attractions in Hollywoodland have yet to return since the park's closure in 2020. But fans are hoping for the return of the popular musical or a brand new production at some point in the near future. Make sure to check the official Disneyland Resort website for all the up-to-date details on which attractions will be open on the date of your visit. The next land is the newest area in the park, Avengers Campus. This replaced a Bugs Land in 2021 and is a great new addition to the park. The first attraction that you would have noticed, as it's visible from all over the park, the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. You'll need to join Rocket as you try to break out the remaining Guardians from the Collector's Fortress. The queue line is fantastically themed and filled with some of the Collector's prized possessions, including lots of Marvel and Disney Park Easter eggs. The ride was originally the popular Twilight Zone Tower of Terror attraction, with Mission Breakout utilizing the ride system. During your ride, you will see different clips of the Guardians in various situations, which ultimately ends in their escape of the Collector. There are 6 different versions of the clips, so each ride through could be enjoyed multiple times. Although a lot of fans were against the retheme of the classic attraction, it has had very positive reviews and one of the most popular attractions in the park. The other attraction in Avengers Campus is Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. With the use of screens and physical sets, you join Peter Parker throughout the different areas of Avengers Campus as you try to stop loose spider bots before they cause too much damage. The ride uses new technology which will track your hands as you shoot webs just like Spider-Man. You can also purchase a selection of merchandise that can be used on the attraction to improve your ability. This is a nice ride that all the family can enjoy. Although the main e-ticket attraction in Avengers Campus, the Avengers Quinjet Experience, has been delayed, there are still some great areas of the land to explore. They include Avengers Headquarters, where you'll be able to meet a host of different Avengers and Marvel characters throughout the day. The Ancient Sanctum, where you may get the chance to see Doctor Strange perform, and the Pym Test Kitchen and Tasting Lab, two restaurants featuring larger-than-life theming, which is of course based on Ant-Man. Even casual fans of Marvel will enjoy this land, and we're looking forward to the new exciting additions coming in the future. Next is another new-ish area, Cars Land, which opened in 2012. The main attraction here is Radiator Springs Racers. This is a simulated slot car attraction that uses the same technology as Test Track over in Epcot at Walt Disney World. It takes guests in a 6-person vehicle through encounters with characters from the film series Cars. Guests then race another vehicle through turns and hills, ending with a randomized race result, which is a nice fun element to this already great attraction. Next is Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, a whip ride where guests get to ride in trailers being pulled and whipped around by baby tractors. Similar to Alien Swirling Saucers over in Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World, this is a great attraction for all the family. The way it whips around the corners gives the illusion of traveling a lot faster than you actually are. With a pumping soundtrack and amazing theming, this is another great addition to the park. The final attraction in Cars Land is Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. Join Luigi and his cousins as guests ride in car vehicles as they move and spin to Italian music. This is a fun little trackless ride that is fun for all the family. In Cars Land, you can also find a recreation of Radiator Springs, the town that a lot of the movie's events take place. This is where you'll find the shopping and dining locations within the land, and don't forget to visit the land during the evening or the nighttime, as it truly is a sight not to be missed. The next area is Pacific Wharf, themed as a Californian fishing port, and mainly consists of many dining locations. But it does house the one attraction, the Bakery Tour. This is a simple walkthrough attraction that shows the process of making sourdough bread. You'll be able to watch the different steps of making the bread, as well as getting the chance to sample some of the delicious baked goods. Replacing Paradise Pier in 2018, Pixar Pier is themed to the popular Pixar movies, including The Incredibles, Toy Story, and Inside Out. The first attraction is the Incredicoaster. This steel roller coaster features all the characters from The Incredibles as you chase Jack around the beautiful layout of the track. Not only is it the longest and fastest coaster in all of Disneyland Resort, it also features one loop, making it the only attraction with an inversion. This is one of the most thrilling attractions in the park and not one to be missed. Next is Jesse's Critter Carousel, inspired by Jesse's Wilderness Friends featured in the Woody's Roundup television show from Toy Story 2. Guests can ride on a selection of critters on this nice relaxing carousel attraction. Further into Pixar Pier is Toy Story Midway Mania, which has actually been open since 2008 but was redesigned to be included in Pixar Pier. It's an interactive 3D shooting gallery featuring characters from the Toy Story franchise. It has great interactivity, rewritability, and genuinely enjoyable for adults and kids alike. Next is the iconic Pixar Pal Around. This is an eccentric wheel ride that sports the face of Mickey in the center of its wheel. It was formerly known as the Sun Wheel, then Mickey's Fun Wheel, and finally Pixar Pal Around in the retheme in 2018. This wheel offers 24 gondolas in a choice of ride-throughs. 16 of the gondolas ride on interior rails so that they slide inward and outward as the wheel rotates, which is quite the intense experience. But don't worry, 8 of the gondolas are fixed to the rim of the wheel, offering a more relaxing ride. The final attraction in Pixar Pier is Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind. This is a spinning attraction where you can ride Riley's emotions while sitting in a basket that takes you up, down, and around. Some of Paradise Pier remains as a smaller themed land called Paradise Gardens Park. The first attraction is Silly Symphony Swings, a wave swinger ride themed to Disney's 1935 short film The Band Concert. Mickey Mouse conducts from high atop the attraction, synchronized with the music as the chairs raise up and swing around. Next is Goofy's Sky School, a steel Wild Mouse roller coaster where guests board a plane and navigate a crash course of flying which features sharp turns, steep drops, and sudden stops. Goofy is pictured on billboards throughout the ride, teaching guests the step-by-step process of flying a plane. This is a nice little coaster that is fun for all the family. Another attraction that is great fun is Jumpin' Jellyfish, a small parachute drop ride which allows the guests to board colourful jellyfish as you slowly descend back to Earth. Right next door is the Golden Zephyr, another spinning attraction that has guests ride in rocket ships as you go on a relaxing, twirling adventure. The final attraction in Paradise Gardens Park is the Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure. This Omnimover dark ride takes you under the sea, where you will experience an adventure with all your favourite characters and songs. Opposite the Little Mermaid is the viewing area for the nighttime show, The World of Colour, although there are many places to view the show around Pixar Pier and Paradise Gardens Park. The much-loved show features 1,200 fountains and includes lights, water, fire, fog, and lasers, all synchronized to popular songs from Disney classics. There are also high-definition projections on mist screens showing clips from all the fan-favorite movies and TV shows from Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel. So there is something for everyone to enjoy. It has just recently made a comeback with some new exciting additions. So make sure you catch a viewing, as it's the perfect way to end your day at Disney's California Adventure. We now move to the final area of the park, Grizzly Peak, which is set to look like a classic American national park. First up is the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, a forest-themed play area that features a trail in a redwood forest, a large network of stairs and rope bridges, a traverse rock climbing wall, a zip line, side-by-side slides, and an amphitheater. Explorers can also visit the Kenai Spirit Cave to find what spirit animal represents them. This is the perfect way to enjoy some nature and relax away from the busier areas of the park. Next is Grizzly River Run, the river rapids ride that opened with the park in 2001. It is similar to Kali River Rapids over at Animal Kingdom in Walt Disney World, except for the rafts. They are engineered to spin as you descend the mountain, which features a cave and a log jam. Remember, you will most likely get wet, so either bring a raincoat or you could just dry off in the hot Californian sun. The final attraction in this guide is Soarin', the hand glider simulator that also opened with the park in 2001 and was the first ever Soarin' attraction to feature in a Disney park. It switches between the original Soarin' over California, which flies guests over some amazing sceneries from all over the Golden State, and Soarin' around the world, where you will visit many places from around the globe. It is currently set as Soarin' over California, but check with the official Disneyland Resort website to see which version is showing during your visit. Unfortunately, there is currently no parade at Disney's California Adventure, but there has been in the past, so we are hoping for a new parade or a former parade to return in the near future. If you haven't already booked your next Disney trip, then why not check out Undercover Tourist for some great deals on Disneyland Resort hotels and tickets. Check out my affiliate link in the description box below to see how much you could save on your next Disney vacation. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and consider subscribing, as I continue to make guide videos for all the Disney parks around the world. Check out this attraction guide for the park next door, Disneyland. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Disney Parks Addict.